Hello friends, and welcome back to my coloring channel. Happy New Year, happy 2024. Let's have a little look at 2023. You might not recognize this notebook if you watch my completed pages, but this is where it all started for me in 2023, last year. This is where I started tracking my completed pages, completed books, new books and supplies that I bought, my YouTube subscribers, my Instagram followers. This is where it all began. And then towards the end, I stopped tracking YouTube, Instagram followers. I hadn't bought any books since May, only supplies here and there. And this is my total. I completed 416 coloring pages in 2023 and 12 books. Now it's not bad if you think about it. However, in 4 years before that, I only completed 8. So you see how my numbers don't tally. I have bought too many books in the past and not completed enough. Either that, or I had spread myself too thin trying to pick at every book little by little, and in the end not completing any. So I want to keep this goal going. I want to complete 12 books this year as well. 1 book every month. It shouldn't be that bad. Let me get my other coloring journal that you will recognize. Here it is. This is where I started tracking by publisher. If you remember, I started tracking in May last year. That's May through December. I had listed all the publishers. Some of them I broke down into multiple categories, and some of them I actually amalgamated, like Sun Life Drawing and Kirashir Shniva here. I also had individual goals listed that I wanted to achieve. With my decluttering, I have gotten rid of Lauren Farnsworth and Jade Summer from the list. Color Questopia is out simply because for 2024 I'm only tracking Color Questopia, whether it's color by number or non-color by number. So the setup for 2024, ta-da! I'm trying to simplify my life. Okay, this is the same setup pretty much, January through to December. This is a list of publishers that I have. I have removed Jade Summer and I have removed Lauren Farnsworth, as you can see. I have one new addition here, Igloo Mandala. Let me show you. This was a Christmas gift from my lovely friend. Obviously it was not expected, which is why I have to add it to the list. This is a nice book of mandalas. It has good paper, but it is double-sided. If I was to color in it, it would be with water-based markers or pencils. Looks very nice, very appreciated. Obviously, as gifts go quite unexpected. This is the ISBN. I will try to find a link for this for you if you are interested. So yes, Igloo Mandala book is now on the list. I will follow the same rule that I set for myself last year. If I don't touch any of these publishers that have 1 book, I will declutter. Obviously it's much more complicated with Eclipse Art, for example. I have 37 different books, and I will be, well, wishful thinking, I plan to touch at least 1, whether it's Circlism, whether it's color art, 1 book at least every month, so that is not going anywhere. Carl Hunt, I have 1 book, Luca Gosco. So this is just basically me tallying down what I have, getting rid of books that I don't touch. I only have 2 individual goals for this year. I plan to do a sticker by number page, 1 a month at least, and complete 1 book every month, at least. And that is the plan. Now this here is loosely inspired by the old tracker. However, there's not much space here. I only plan to track my completed pages and completed books. Don't you just hate when that ballpoint pen thing happens when the ink flows? Anyway, I'm not redoing that. My plan for 2024 is to slash my stash. I feel I have too many books, and you know, it might be 100 maybe. Looking at this, maybe a little bit over 100. Most of them are color by number. But I did declutter in December before I moved. I got rid of quite a few books. Now that I have moved and unpacked, I realize there were more books I could have gotten rid of, and I didn't. I will just keep at it every month, look at the books that I have, touch them every month, look at them every month to actually decide whether I want to get rid of them or not. So the plan for 2024 is simplify and downsize. I'm not going minimalist, but I would love to. In my personal life, I do enjoy my hobby. Most of my books, as I said, are color by number. So in theory, they should not be too complicated or take too long to complete. Now, I don't want to stop collecting. I have so many beautiful books on the horizon, so to speak, on my Amazon wishlist. I want to keep my OCD completionist momentum going and just keep completing books, especially the older ones that I don't want to declutter, but I haven't touched in 2, 3, 4 years. I mean, it's just time for them to serve their purpose and to move on. And that is that for 2024 plans. I have seen many of you guys have also started tracking your coloring, which is fun. I think it's fun anyway. For me, it helps me to stay motivated and to stay on track. It is quite satisfying, whether you're doing a spreadsheet, whether you're doing it on paper. It is quite satisfying to put a tick mark or color in a box. For me, it just keeps my motivation going. Let me know your thoughts and feelings down below. Are you tracking your coloring in 2024? Do you have any coloring goals for this year that you haven't accomplished before? Let me know down below. Until then, happy coloring. Bye bye.